Banger racing, a sport where contact and collisions is the name of the game. A sport where cars get to have one last blast before getting sent to the scrapyard. A sport where safety comes second. Or does it? Banger racing started in England in the 1960s, and it quickly gained popularity. The first championship event was run in '74 in London.
If there were any rules, nobody told us about them.
Safety regulations in the 80s meant drivers added H-frame roll cages, door plates and other improvements. However, in the 60s, drivers would race with just a helmet to protect them. But since then, safety has come a long way. So far, that in 2013, the Junior Series started up, allowing children to race as well. Looking at this sport, it may seem rather dangerous. It just looks unsafe. But these drivers, they prepare for collisions. And some seek them out.
Obviously you can get really hurt.
I went in the wall, flat out.
I've lost my front tooth when I've hit the fence and all sorts, yeah. The odd batters and bruises, whiplash, yeah.
Every guy will help each other in the pits, but when that gate closes, you've got no friends.
These vehicles are prepped heavily. Drivers add roll cages, harnesses. The drivers equip themselves with fireproof overalls, helmets, gloves, boots, and of course there are the marshals, which are absolutely imperative.
I'm not only drive, but obviously I'm marshal, and obviously I know the importance of having the marshals on track. We're there as the initial point of calls for any incidents. We're there if any driver needs us. We've got helmets, we've got fire-resistant overalls, our gloves are fireproof, we've got 5-point harnesses. The amount of safety equipment we've got, it negates the danger formality part of it.
This sport is surprisingly family orientated. Each person has a reason behind why they drive in the sport, and the people that surround them become equally invested in the racing.
My dad started doing it. When he gave up, I just carried it on.
Yeah, I mean, you've got my dad, we've got my son here. It's multi-generational.
Banger racing for me is in my blood, it's in my family.
Me and my dad come every time. I have my son comes with me as well.
My dad did it in the past, kind of just grew through legacy, I think.
We've had good times, bad times, so a few injuries along the way, nothing major. Nothing major, no.
You want to hold it? So that's my trophy from race 1 today.
The community is close. It's all about experience, the racing, the emotions and the adrenaline. It is thrill-seeking at its finest.
Been racing 30 years. Should know better by now.
I've virtually done every single class that races at this track. Most of the current reigning ladies champion as well.
I first borrowed my friend's Honda Civic just to see if I'd enjoy it rather than getting my own and not liking it. It's just a really fun car to drive.
It's just a good social sort of thing. It's as much about what happens off the track as on the track.
When they're out there, it's up to each man to beat the other man, you know, and when you come off, to go and have a beer together.
Where else can you go out and drive into another car and not get told off, you know what I mean? So,
I can't imagine doing anything different.
it's good fun though, adrenaline buzz.
This sport wouldn't happen if it wasn't for the people who organise it and the safety precautions put in place. Banger racing is encompassed with this balance of competition and community. It is emotional, it is tense, but most importantly, it is fun.